Peace, blessings, and much love. Welcome to Miss Nakarika Spiritual Corner. Why you gonna come in here and make me bust out laughing? You knucklehead. So anyway, I'm about to do a reading from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle cards. I'm going to do a 3-card reading. Let's see. I want you to close your eyes and focus on the topic you want to read about. Call upon your angels and guides asking for their assistance. Feel that the guidance you are about to receive is a wise and benevolent message that will help you on your path. Are you ready? Here it goes. Okay, I drew the 3 cards. The first card is the situation. You are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowledge. Intuition can take on many different forms. It is a natural way of being. There is nothing woo about it. Many of us has been conditioned to tune out our intuitive abilities so we can fit in or blend in with our environment. This card is showing you that one of your strengths is your ability to know that you know and not know how you know it. When you know something that you can't explain, trust that. That is your inner voice showing you the truth. When we learn to live life from an intuitive perspective, or our decisions and choices will change. We will be guided to do things that are for our highest good, and we will immediately know who to trust and who not to trust. The more you listen and act on your intuition, the louder it gets. What is your intuition trying to tell you today? Sit down and ask, what do I need to know today? Listen gently and pay attention to how you feel. We all get intuitive messages in different ways. Sometimes it shows up as a feeling, or other times it shows up as a knowing. Often you can just act without overly thinking. One of your strengths is your intuitive abilities. When you begin to honor this and own it, and it will get louder. You are being asked to trust your intuition. What do you know that you don't know how you know? That's the first card. Let's go to the back. Next card. The first one is situation. The second one is emotional challenge. You are in the process of developing or fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. You could also use your spiritual gift when working with others, such as offering readings, energy healings, or clearings. Your spiritual gifts could be clairvoyance, clairaudience, energy healing, intuitive knowing, seeing auras, and many others. Be gentle with yourself during this process. Do not overthink it. Develop your spiritual gift does not involve thinking. If you find yourself trying to figure things out, you could be blocking your progress. This card comes to you today to remind you that your sixth sense is a natural ability. It is not something you have to work at. It is something you have to allow and trust. Trust, meditation, and patience are the key when working with and developing your spiritual gift. Even if you have been doing this for years, there's always more to learn. As you naturally allow and trust the process, more and more information will be revealed to you. You may be trying too hard. Anytime you are trying, you are not in the flow of receiving. This is your sign that you are gifted. And coaching advice. Self-love. You are learning that your capacity to love is directly related to your ability to love yourself. You are learning to love yourself. You are learning to trust yourself. And most importantly, you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your own self-love. Everything you think and feel about others will change when you learn to embrace and love yourself. You can never truly be happy and content until you do. Let go of all your judgments towards yourself and learn to see the golden Buddha within. In your true essence, no matter what your life has been up until this point, you are a divine spark of light and love. No matter what you have been told about who you are merely a reflection of what you believe you are in this moment in time. This card comes to you to tell you that if you want to heal your relationship with others, you have to start by healing your relationship with yourself. You are being asked to have compassion for where you are and where you have been. Deliberately and purposely start to redefine your relationship with yourself. To love yourself means to be good to yourself, to be kind, to do nice things, to forgive, and to see the beauty in who you really are. This is a journey, and as your journey unfolds, be mindful that you are doing the best you can with where you currently are on the path. Have compassion, let go of blame, let go of the past, and let go of others' opinions of you. Other people's opinions of you are only a reflection of your opinions towards yourself. Love yourself unconditionally because you are beautiful and worthy of love. Oh my gosh. I had no question to ask when I did this reading, but it's interesting that it actually applies to me. It actually applies to me. Intuitive. Yes, this is so, and I have constantly had the gift of intuition. When I feel something is not right with a person, I'm usually right. When I feel something is going on with a person, I'm usually right. So that just needs to be strengthened. That was decent. And then self-love is what I'm working on now with loving myself, because I know when I love myself, then I can have love for others in the right kind of. Cause people don't really know the meaning of what it is to love. Because if you don't love yourself and respect your own self, how can you love someone else? Or how can someone love you when they don't even love themselves? Self-love is very important, which is something I've been working on for a while. And the other one was emotional challenge, my spiritual gift. And my spiritual gift is my intuition, the gift of encouraging others, the gift of feeling other people's pain. So this actually applied to my life. But self-love is very, very important. And never, never, never go against your intuition. 9 times out of 10, if you're feeling something is not right, a situation or a person, take heed to it, because that's a lesson that I have learned. And there's one situation where I was working at my other job, and he hired the new director. And the moment I saw her, I already knew that she wasn't going to be a good director, that she wasn't going to have any kind of control over the staff, and that the staff was going to be able to do what they've been doing. That is nothing. And I told this to my mentor, and my mentor didn't agree with me. But then not even a few months later, a few weeks later, we see this director interacting with the staff as if she's on their level when she's supposed to be supervising them. And another is a situation where my intuition was telling me something about my husband cheating on me. I felt it strongly. I totally ignored it. And come to find out, I was right all along. I usually can pick up when something is not right about a person. I usually can pick up on it without even knowing the person. So that reading was very, very interesting. I need to save this. I need to save this. Can I say I need to save this? Yeah, it was very. I just gotta share. But this one doesn't save, so I'm just gonna save it. Share it. But it's that I don't have a lot of questions to ask when I do these readings, because I am where I think I need to be right now. I mean, there is improvement. I got to do all this. There is improvement in certain areas of my life, but I think right now the things that I am working on is where I'm at, need to be right now. But that was very interesting, and they all applied to parts of my life. That was very, very, very interesting.